What's up, guys? Dragonfish40 here, and today I wanted to do a what if Goku and Caulifa were married or together. So, for this to work, I want to take you back to the Tournament of Power, where Universe 7 wins their tournament because of Goku going Ultra Instinct, and them Frieza and Goku knocking out Jiren because of teamwork. Now, go further a few years after the whole moral arc, and this is where I want to say that Goku ends up dying. For my way of I'm gonna do the story, Goku ends up dying. Caulifa would be with him. This is my what if, so I can do what I want in this. Caulifa would be there helping out and tries to everything to revive her master. Yes, masters. Like he trains Caulifa, but to no avail. And she goes into fighting Moro, but instantly just gets teleported somewhere, not knowing where the heck she's going. And then many, many, many years into the past, we go to a baby Goku in a pod heading to Earth with Caulifa in seeing something strange. Where is she? This isn't the planet that she remembers that she was on. She was just about to fight Moro. What's going on exactly? So she's trying to look around, but notices she's just a baby and wondering how the hell she became a baby. So then she sees Kale. Well, someone that looks like Kale. Automatically assuming it's her sister or something. Nope, that's her mother. Sending her into a pod because she got news from Bardock that Frieza was about to destroy the planet. So she puts Caulifa in a pod, sending her to Earth with Goku. Caulifa's confused on why Kale's not going with her. And then she sees Kale. Well, Kale is what I'm calling her mom because I don't feel like naming the same woman a different name because, all this stuff is confusing for saying names and I don't feel like going into that. Anyways, not the point. The point I'm trying to make is Caulifa goes to Earth with Goku like a couple days after Goku hits his head and lands at Roshi's house. So yeah, she's being raised by the old turtle hermit. Goku's being raised by Gohan until that whole entire thing happens and he squishes Gohan accidentally because of turning into a great ape. So this is where stories start to differ, and I'm gonna go on Caulifa's storyline instead of basically going around Goku's story arc, and just to switch things up, just to keep a different continuity. Even though I am gonna go to Goku's story arc, but I'm not gonna go diverge into that all that much. It's gonna be based around Caulifa's story arc for this Dragon Ball right now. So Caulifa is training under Roshi, with her name still being Caulifa because obviously she knows her name being Caulifa and didn't want to change it. Especially when she gets older and telling Roshi that her name is Caulifa and doesn't want to change it. I'm pretty sure that even the pod would have her name inside of it, and if it didn't, regardless of the fact, she will still know who she is and keep it that way, her being her name. And plus I don't feel like giving her an earthly name, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep it Caulifa. Goku's still being Son Goku, but gets called Kakarot by other Saiyans, That's how other people know him. The Saiyans know him. Anyways, so Caulifa is training with Roshi when she sees Turtle. Yes, this is like around the time where Goku's on his adventure with Bulma, and then she sees Turtle, asking where he's been for the couple of months. With Turtle saying that he was lost, that he had no idea where he was heading and couldn't get to the sea from where he was. So a young man helped him. She says, "Okay, I'll go tell Master." She goes to Roshi saying that Turtle came back and some kid helped him. And Roshi goes to Turtle and asks who's this kid's name. He's saying that his name is Goku. This automatically clicks with Caulifa. Wait, Goku? Like the Goku? That her master Goku? Roshi thinking that, I never met this boy Goku, but how do you know? How is he your master when he's just a kid? Yeah, that's when Caulifa has to think outside the box and not tell Roshi that she's a person that's from the future but in a kid's body, you know? So she just doesn't say anything about it, saying, "Oh yeah, I mean a different Goku. Yeah, there's a different person that was named Goku that trained me." Roshi not falling for this at all, just goes with it and says, "Yeah, sure, a different Goku. Like there's a lot of people out there named Goku." Okay, so he goes to where Goku is and gives him the Nimbus Cloud, which he gladly takes. Seeing a girl with a tail behind Roshi, saying, "Oh, who are you?" Caulifa saying that her name is Caulifa and you must be Goku. And Goku asking how does she know his name. Caulifa saying that the Total told her what it was. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, obviously Caulifa already knew who the hell Goku was. She just didn't know that he was this small to begin with. She sees his she senses his power level and thinks, how the hell is this the kid that beats Jiren? Because remind you, Goku's still rocking the power level of 10 right now. He's not that strong. He's still rocking his power level of 10. So Goku is not even near the power level he was in Super, or in like the freaking Pilaf arc. I mean, yeah, he's still power level 10 in Pilaf arc, but I mean like in the freaking Red Ribbon Army arc. Thank you. I couldn't think for power levels. I think in the Red Ribbon Army arc he was like a mid 68 or probably a 50 at that time, but that's like going based off of what I remember. So yeah, Caulifa, I don't even know her power level for when she's a kid or how high her power level is. So let's just say that let's give her a basic estimate of power level, which is like around, I don't know, an 80 at least. And power level 80, and that's just being generous because I have no idea how strong she is. So I can't really go based off of the power scale or battle power for her because I don't feel like looking it up. And I could actually look it up. Give me a second, guys. Let me see how power Caulifa power level. Let's see what her power level is. Okay, apparently her power level in base is 5 trillion. What the hell? And Super Saiyan is 1 trillion. And Super Saiyan 2, it's 1 quadrillion. And especially when she learns Super Saiyan 3, it's like possibly above all that. 5 quadrillion. Okay, but yeah, giving her a power level of 80 is probably a good idea, especially having more potential than Goku. Because as you know, in the Dragon Ball Super arc, she basically just goes to Super Saiyan 2 without even needing that rage boost that Goku got, or doing it the way Gohan did it, you know. where first originally Gohan learns how to go Super Saiyan 2, that entire situation that happens? Yeah, without doing all that. So, other than that, she she thinks that this is Goku's power level way before she even was even acquainted with the kid. That's kind of sad to be thinking this, that Goku's actually way more weaker than her. But I said she's a power level of 80, right? So he's 70 times weaker than her. Poor Goku. Regardless of that, going on seeing the Dragon Ball, you already know where this is going. So we go to the whole Oolong arc where Goku doesn't have to dress up as a girl because of Caulifa being there. The whole Yamcha thing happens. The rabbit thing happens. Then you go to the Pilaf gang, which doesn't go the same because no, my bad. I meant to say Ox King then Pilaf. Ox King first, with Goku not agreeing, with Caulifa covering his mouth before he can even answer anything to Chi-Chi, saying that he is not gonna agree to that. You have to at least try to date the kid before even asking to marry him. Chi-Chi, seeing that this girl's probably his girlfriend, just backs off. So pretty much Chi-Chi's not even relevant in this arc. I mean, you can argue and say she probably ends up with someone in the series, but it's whatever. I don't care regardless. So how do I want to do this? Okay, yeah, the Pilaf arc is not even all that hard because you got two Saiyans there that can easily just destroy things. Plus, Caulifa has her attacks from what she remembers. Now the Kamehameha. Well, she already knew the Kamehameha because Goku taught her it, but she still wanted to, think that Roshi taught it to her, so this way she doesn't look suspicious. I mean, she could probably go Super Saiyan. Well, no, she couldn't. She's still a child. She's only a power level at 80. Super Saiyan would wreck her body at that age. So she'll probably have to wait until she can, at least get a mature enough body before even trying to attempt to turn Super Saiyan. I mean, yeah, but if she did turn Super Saiyan, she'd probably get a massive Zenkai just based off of the transformation alone from damaging her body. But we're not going to do that because it would make no sense to do it that way. We'll just wait until she's at least near Frieza Saga before she turns into a Super Saiyan, I mean, she knows how to do it. She can easily do it whenever she wants, but she just doesn't want to do it yet because she's in a kid's body and she ain't gonna damage her damn body. I mean, we can say that she does it in the Saiyan Saga, but at the same time, she probably wouldn't want to do it because it'd be too much of an easy win, and she doesn't like easy wins. As you can obviously see, Caulifa is basically just a person based around Goku, just as a female. So, yeah, we're not gonna do that. She's not gonna turn Super Saiyan until near Frieza Saga at least. So, yeah, the whole Pilaf thing happens. Goku goes to train with Roshi, with training with Caulifa, and this is where I think his power level will be getting a lot bigger. So he's no longer a power level of 10, so he's not even going to be a power level of 68. Caulifa would be a power level at least not a major power boost, so she wasn't an 80, so she'd probably be at a power level of you know what? Yeah, let's give her a 20 power boost, so she'll be a power level of 100. Well, Goku would be a power level of 60. So he's not that far behind Caulifa. No, let's give him a power level of 70. Give him a power level of 70. So he's not that far behind Caulifa. But that means he's like at least somewhere near his canon counterpart, but a little bit stronger than the kid Goku that was in canon. Not by much, but at least a little bit stronger, you know? So the whole martial arts tournament thing happens with them going and fighting, Caulifa winning her matches and winning against Goku because as she knows all of Goku's techniques and can easily just beat the kid to a pulp without even having to lift a freaking finger. Quite literally, she just kicks the dude out the ring. She doesn't raise one hand. She just kicks him out. that's how that's how just sanely things just went with this weird arc for her. She's just thinking that, yeah, Goku's gotta get a lot stronger before he can even put up a decent fight against me. Oh, don't worry, Caulifa. He'll get a lot stronger. So this is where Goku will go training around the world for like 3 years for the next martial arts tournament. Caulifa will go back to train with Roshi. Him saying that he has nothing else to teach her, that she should go to Korn's tower to learn from him, which she does. So she gets to learn from Korn before Goku ever got to learn from Korn. Something I just thought I would bring up. By the way, Goku never lost his tail, but he will get it cut off eventually. He's not going to keep it forever. So, yeah, she goes train with Korn, gets a significant boost in power, not that much. So she's like a power of 130 right now. No, yeah, let's give her a power level of 105. That's a decent power up, at least for her. 105 because of the low gravity in Earth, you know? So, yeah. Um, Goku training around the world for 3 years before doing the whole thing. The whole Red Ribbon Army arc I'm not even going to touch on because, you know, that's just going to go pretty much quicker than it did in canon. With, like, I mean, if you want me to explain this, I'll just go it the best way I can do this because the Red Ribbon Army arc is just a cakewalk. Not even Emperor, not even Tao Pai Pai would do anything to Goku at this point. Now, Goku's power level, he went from a 70 to an 80, so he's like above his canon self right now as a kid. So he'll be able to easily whoop Tao and then get to train with Master Korn after that. Oh yeah, I didn't say that guy, the guy didn't die that was gonna fight Goku to let him go up to Korn's tower. Goku still does meet Yajirobe apparently. I think he met Yajirobe during the King Piccolo arc, but regardless, either way, he'll probably meet Yajirobe earlier. Yeah, so the whole Red Ribbon Army arc, Goku demolishes them, so there's nothing really to talk about on that. Um, so let's go to the the King Piccolo arc, and this is gonna be something that's gonna be a lot harder to talk about. So, how would I do this exactly? Hmm. Okay, yeah, Goku would be in the tournament with Caulifa, Now, this is where I say Goku would find a way to win against Caulifa, just by a small margin, not in power level base, but just finding a strange tactic or something, just to at least get the upper hand. I mean, he knows that the tail's the weak point, but he doesn't want to win by that way. Oh yeah, Caulifa does have a tail. I never said that she didn't have it, but she does have one. She does end up getting it cut off though eventually, like Goku will. But when he goes to train um Kami up at the lookout. Anyways, so yeah, Goku finds a way to win against Caulifa, and this is where the whole King Piccolo things happens. Krillin will still die by Tambourine. Goku goes after him in a blind rage, beats Tambourine to a pulp because, like I said, Goku's stronger than his canon self. Even if he's hungry, he's still gonna be able to win, regardless of that fact. You know, just to be on the safe side. He might be bruised, but not near death. He does go to Corn's Tower to get sensu beans to heal up. Then drinks the ultra divine water that he gets from Corn to get a little bit stronger. And now this is where Goku's power level outclipses Caulifa's. He's not going to be a power level of 105. He's going to be a power level of 140. And he's stronger than Caulifa at this point. So, oh yeah, Goku didn't turn into a great ape, so there's nothing to worry about there. Because he didn't look out the moon and anything like that. I mean, even if he did, Roshi still would destroy the moon. Regardless, then cuts off Goku's tail, which will grow back eventually. Same doing with Caulifa, which would grow back. Hers will grow back as well, eventually. So, yeah. Anyways, the King Piccolo arc, I got sidetracked. Yeah, that would go a lot easier. Even though King Piccolo does cough off Piccolo Jr., which Caulifa sees this and goes grab the egg before it even hatched. Yeah, Piccolo's gonna become nicer way faster than he did in the canon series. So they just go to Kami's lookout and just train with Piccolo to be a good guy instead of a bad guy. So that does happen, and Piccolo does become a good guy. And this is like after the whole 3 years arc with Goku and Caulifa ending up like physically dating each other, like literally being together and dating, and Goku being an adult. And this is where I'm gonna end this arc here, and then we're going to the tournament, the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai, I believe it was, for when he's about to go fight against Piccolo Jr. And that's where we'll end it. And then we'll go into the... Actually, you know what? We won't end it there. Let me see if I can find the picture real quick. Yeah, we'll do this one here. Alright. We'll end it here. Yeah, he goes fight against Piccolo Jr., but it's not going to be to the death. It's just a friendly battle. And yeah, everything else happens the way it does. Him fighting Chi-Chi because Chi-Chi starts feelings for him. But, you know, not going to happen, Chi-Chi. Sorry, he's dating someone. And that someone is Caulifa. Sorry, try again in the next few hundred years or in the next what if that I make. Because I did this 2 times to Chi-Chi, man. And I feel bad for the girl. But it's whatever. It's fine. I think I did it like with like Chi-Chi ending up with Goku at one point in one what if, but I don't really know. No, 3 times, because I made a Goku a girl in one of the what ifs I did, but that was a terrible what if I did. Okay, so this is like a beginning of the Raditz saga, then that will go to the Saiyan saga, but this is where I'm gonna end it before the whole Raditz things happens. So, like, the whole 5 years mark with them having Gohan and everything happens the same way. So there's nothing to touch up on that. So we'll just leave it here until the whole Raditz Sane arc happens. And that's where I'm going to leave it. And I hope you guys really did enjoy this and give me your suggestions on other what ifs you want me to do for Dragon Ball. And if you guys have any other suggestions for Dragon Ball, other than the ones I've been doing, I will do them and see how good they turn out. And if you guys do really enjoy it, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. You don't have to. I'm not encouraging you to, but I would really like you guys to do it. As I always like to say, Dragonfish Woody here, signing off. Bye.